What's going on, boys and girls? Today we're taking a look at UFC 306. It's a brilliant card, but to be honest, I think more than the fights, we're looking forward to the production of the UFC's first event in the Sphere. For today's video, we're going to take a look at the lines for UFC 306 on some of the major fights and some of the lesser known fights, and I'm going to bring you guys my best bets. So for the main event, we have Sean O'Malley, one of the biggest stars in the UFC, taking on one of the most dominant bantamweights in the world in Merab riding a remarkable 10-fight win streak in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, the premier organization in the world, and having landed 16 takedowns in his last two fights. This is a remarkable fight, and I am absolutely shocked because odds have shifted on this one. Merab was a favorite coming into this fight. Sean O'Malley has been bet to -130. It's the star power, it's the striking, it's the it factor of Sean O'Malley, and honestly, the more I look into this fight, the more I think it is a pick'em, with me favoring Merab a little bit. Sean O'Malley looks massive when he goes face-to-face with Merab. He's beaten his teammate. There is a sound line of thinking, in my opinion, that Sean O'Malley could win. I personally have Merab to be the champion come December 31st, 2024. I placed it when it was plus 175. And then a second bet. I'm not going to steal the credit here. MMA Locksmith, he absolutely dropped a beautiful tweet. I love the significant strike numbers, and he is absolutely spitting facts with this post. Sean O'Malley is -120 at 102.5 significant strikes. DraftKings number is 83.5. That's almost a 20 strike difference between the two sports books. And when the odds are like that, you've got to jump in. I'm taking Bet365 under 102.5 significant strikes. He is completely correct. A lot of ways this can cash. Sean O'Malley finishes Merab. Merab dominates with takedowns and grappling. I'm pretty confident in it, to be honest. And I think a lot of other sports books would tell you this is the bet to make. So I definitely put 1.2 units on that. And then I have the Merab bet, obviously. Alexa Grasso, Valentina Shevchenko. I think this one is, again, another fight that I'm not going to play. Unpredictable. I think Valentina's a better fighter. Alexa Grasso, Mexican champion, UFC Noche, gonna be promoted. Fans will be on her side, I'm guessing. This one's tough for me. Brian Ortega, Diego Lopez. Done a lot of research for this one. I've been in the statistics on Bet365, on DraftKings. Both are offering significant strike numbers in this fight. Diego Lopez, before, when they were matched up for the fight on short notice, Diego Lopez's number on significant strikes was 46.5. Starting the week, he was at 55.5. He is now at 53.5. But Bet365 has an interesting one for me. Diego Lopez to get 25 plus significant strikes in the first round is plus 137. I think he's going to do 20 plus, which is -110. But is it worth it to get another 5 significant strikes in the first round to try and get him at a plus money bet? But taking a look at the statistics, here's why I really like the first round play. So for the over 20 significant strikes in the first round, in his last 10 UFC bouts, 8 of his opponents have gone over 20. The only 2 that didn't do it, the Korean Zombie and Clay Guida. They averaged 29.2 significant strikes in round 1, including those 2 fights. Couple of outliers. Max Holloway got 40, Bolt got 30, Renato Moicano got 41. Even Cub Swanson landed 30 significant strikes in the first round against Brian Ortega. He's a slow starter. He doesn't get to grappling immediately. Diego Lopez, I think, is going to kind of keep Ortega away from the grappling because Lopez is such a stud there. First round opponents against Brian Ortega start hot. 20 plus significant strikes in round 1 at -110. I'm thinking about laying 1.5, even 2 units on that play. I really, really do like it. Diego Lopez's odds when they first matched up, again, short notice, he was like -146. Now he's -198. I think there's a lot of value lost there. So I probably wouldn't take Diego Lopez straight up. If you do want to take Diego Lopez, I really do like -120, double chance method, TKO, or points. I don't think he's going to be able to submit Brian Ortega. That would be wild unless he really hurts him bad. But if he does hurt him, I think his best chance is to follow up with the strikes. I heavily favor Diego Lopez in this spot. I will probably lay some chalk on Lopez double chance -120, but that would be my play for him at -198. It's just a little bit too rich for my blood. Couple other spots that really caught my eye. Norma Dumont. I think that in this fight, she can compete on the feet if it remains there. I think that she could have a pretty 50-50 shot of winning the bout if it stays on the feet. Dumont, in my opinion, has a significant ground advantage. She's relentless. She pushes the pace. She's aggressive. And then you throw in that grappling. Having her at -105 is awesome to me. Definitely going to lay 1.05 units on Norma Dumont, -105 on DraftKings. Also, DraftKings has the significant strike line on Aori Kilang at 10.5. Just way too low, in my opinion. I get where it's coming from. Raul Rosas Jr. opponents don't land significant strikes. Neither does Rosas Jr., but 10.5 is wild. If you take a look at Aori Kilang's past fights, he's fighting one of the youngest fighters on the UFC roster. He has only gotten less than 10 significant strikes in one bout where he was finished in the first minute of the contest. Other than that, he puts up 100, 65, 37, 72. In his 7 professional UFC bouts, he averages 55 significant strikes a fight. 10.5 is crazy. I don't know. I don't care who your opponent is. I think that Aori can stay in there. He's going to have to keep this fight on the feet. If he gets taken down, he might get submitted early, and then there goes our bet. But I still think Aori Kilang can get 10 significant strikes. Please, fingers crossed. That's minus 115. On those, we always lay 1.15 units. We've made content on a couple of fighters on this card. We have a Manuel Torres career highlight video, a Daniel Zellhuber. I just released a career highlight video for him. You guys be sure to take a look at those videos because there is the background where they come from. I think I also have one on Ronaldo Rodriguez, Luis Rodriguez, who was fighting in the Mexican regional scene and was a crazy guy at the press conference, which was awesome to watch. But that'll wrap up my plays for UFC 306. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to do lock of the week. If you have a locked bet, put it in the comment section below. If you win, I will mention it in the next video. If you lose, I'm gonna give you a thumbs down. But nonetheless, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.